Hello, and welcome to another video inside my hardcore world. This is the second episode of my hardcore series. In the last episode, we survived our first couple nights and got some nice resources and found this village where I was able to get this whole iron chest plate, iron helmet, and a whole bunch of good stuff. Right now, I am going to prepare to go mining in this ravine. First of all, as you may have noticed, I have a lot of stuff in my inventory. I have no more space in there. So I should probably empty it out in one of these houses. Maybe in the top of this tower. I don't trust the goat. It's unsettling to me. I think here would be a good place for me to put my stuff. What was that? Was that the goat? I think that goat's trying to charge at the iron golem. I also think I might have heard a screaming goat somewhere. You can get horns from those, but I don't know how strong goats are. They're pretty new to the game. Okay, so don't need a lot of this stuff. I probably should cook up some more food while I do this. Raw beef. Pumpkin. I'm just dumping all this stuff that is pretty useful in general, but not the most important thing for me to have right now. Going to put this crafting table here. Probably turn a bunch of this hay into bread. That's so much. I don't want to make more than a stack right now. Okay, there we go. Then the rest of this can turn back into hay bales, although I still have the extra 2 wheat there. In that case, we have all the steak that's being cooked, and we'll have all the bread that's being made. I have 4 furnaces on me. Going to organize my inventory a little bit. I don't need that wooden pickaxe. Probably use the dirt. I'm going to also make myself a shield, because that is a very useful thing to have. It can help you protect you from the projectiles, well, any damage really. Okay. And before we go into the mines, I will also need to get some more wood, because I am pretty low on that. I'm gonna grab one of these furnaces so that I can all the furnaces, not like they stack, so I can smelt iron as I'm going. Not sure what time of the day it is right now. Okay, the sun's kind of going down, which should be fine. If needed, I can sleep. I'm taking my bed with me, and I'm also going to the mines anyway, so actually more torches. I make more torches once I get more wood. May be sleeping before I go into the mines. Nice thing about these houses is that they're built with wooden logs at the corners, So all the wood is just right here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, like, wait until it becomes night and then just sleep. I don't want to deal with the whole, like, all those monsters spawning while I'm right there. Stealing this person's bed for tonight. It's a good thing they aren't here, so they don't have to be bugged by it. It rained for a second. It rained overnight while I was sleeping. Wonderful. It's nice to listen to the rain sounds while I doze off. Okay. I know. I looked down here and saw iron. Yeah. Okay. There's a bit of iron here. I want to be very careful. I'm worried about going too far down there because it's very dark. I'm not the most. I don't have the strongest equipment right now. Even with strong equipment, too many monsters can be a bit difficult to deal with. All this coal will be very useful for smelting more stuff and making more torches. Oh, I can make more torches right now, because I had all that wood. A lot of sticks. And I'll make up to like a stack of torches. Is that a stack? It's a little bit more than a stack. But I will definitely need all those. Either in this mining trip or in future mining trips, or just lining things up in general. I don't want to take too many chances with this. Hardcore is, as you might guess, the hardest difficulty. I have so much coal. Not enough. More. Okay. I'm gonna place torches as I go to both light up the area and also so I can see things, but also so that monsters don't spawn. There's copper there, but that's not incredibly useful to me, and it's so common. Is that an emerald? Did I just... Huh! Look at that! Huh! That's highly unexpected. I'm surprised I'm finding emeralds before I find, like, diamonds or redstone or gold. I don't think any of those villagers will take a single emerald as a trade. That's not villager economics. That's not very staunch of them. Huh. That is really funny. Also, carved another stone pickaxe. I know I have an iron one in my inventory, but I want to make sure that, I can save that for any, like, ores and stuff, and I think I spotted a creeper down there, I think, which I am a little worried about, because, the creepers are very explodey. There it is, there it is. I don't need that much coal right now. I can come back for this later. Also need to be careful with these, like, stalagmites? These are the stalagmites, right? Well, there's stalagmites and stalactites, depending on if they're coming from the floor or from the ceiling of cave. Oh, goodness me. Hi. Okay, if I come down and knock them back. We got this. It might just be stuck. Oh, it's not stuck. It's not stuck. That makes me very unsettled. I want to just kill the creeper. If I turn away, I'm just going to, like, find a whole path to where I am. Okay. Okay, there's nothing, no other mobs around. Oh gosh. Whew. Whew. I didn't realize they could climb these. Oh goodness. That gave me quite a scare. It's like placing a torch every 3 blocks. I don't want to get that gunpowder wherever it went. Where'd it go? Oh, I think it... Did it go down? Oh, I think I got it. Oh gosh. Where is that coming from? Oh goodness. I am very much on edge right now. Okay, I don't think the skeleton sees me anymore. Did I get that gunpowder? No, I didn't. Oh my. Oh gosh. This is a risky place to be. Okay. I'm going to make myself a little bit of a staircase here. And I'm going to place a furnace over here to smelt some of this iron. Because I now, combined with these two, I can make 6 iron to make leggings, which is the last piece, which is the last armor slot that I'm missing. Especially going to this cave, I might need it. That skeleton and creeper really have me worried there. Okay. I'll break the furnace, put down a crafting table, and... oh. I miscounted that. Okay. I also need to make sure I don't fall on one of these things. Yeah. Wait, give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had to I had to, take care of something real quick. Anyways, back to this cave, and I already see a creeper right there to greet us. It doesn't see me yet. Oh, skeleton. Where'd that skeleton go? Oh, it went back there. You know what? I might want to go back to the surface and try to figure out a different strategy for this. I don't want to... If this was like survival mode, I'd be riskier. But I don't want my series to end at episode 2. Okay. Oh goodness, and now it's becoming dark out again. We can probably get back up here before it becomes fully dark. Alright. Ooh. It is right at sunset right now. Right, run to the tower. Okay, there we go. And I'll place down this. Did I hear something? I don't know. There is a screaming goat! It sounds so silly. I might be able to, like, get the horn from it. I don't know. It sounds so silly. Is it that one? It's one of those two, I think. Just worried about, like, being launched up into the air. Because it looks... They're so funny. I didn't realize until the last episode that they leaped like that. I don't think that they're going anywhere, so I can wait until I get, like, proper leggings. I'm wondering if there's, like, a small cave around the area that I can go to and get, resources from. Ooh, like over here. I wouldn't call this small. Just, it's out in the open, I can see the sun, any undead mobs will be killed. Oh, just lagged for a second there. Okay. Alright. Oh. Okay. Okay. Nothing back there. Glad I went down that other cave. I feel like this is a much better option. Wait, I should probably make myself a shovel. Okay, there we go. Alright, give me another second. Okay, I am back. And now that I have my shovel, I can dig up dirt much more quickly. Ah! Oh goodness. Oh boy, where's that skeleton? Is it downwards? Where? That's an Enderman. I don't want to anger the Enderman. Where did the skeleton shoot me from? I'm so confused. Worried about this dark, like, cave section here. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay. Ooh, iron. Nice. Okay, now I have enough iron for the leggings. Okay. Furnace. Well, I don't need 2 furnaces right now. I'm going to light some torches along this path here. Just to see if I can find anything else. There's copper over there. Okay. It's good to know that I can survive a creeper explosion. That was a surprising way to find out. Okay, any more surprises in store for me right now? Oh my. Oh. I thought I heard another creeper sound. Okay. There we go. Full armor. Next I'll want to get those iron boots, but like now, as you see, we have 7 bars of armor. So that's good. Makes me feel a bit better. Creeper's still put me a little bit on edge, but I've just tested out how strong we are against creepers. Is that it? I thought I saw a skeleton. Again, so we shouldn't be taking chances, because you never know what might happen, or if, like, things might happen in, like, succession. But, okay. We're pretty good. I'm grabbing some of this coal so that I can make more torches as needed. I think my goal for this video is to get full iron armor. So that way we have a good amount of stuff. Oh, purple. I might just be seeing things. I heard like a pig or something above ground. Oh, another emerald block. What? That's so weird. Maybe they're more common in whatever biome I'm in. Because I know that the ore drops can vary from biome to biome. Like, I think gold is more common in those, like, badland biomes. I think. And, that's enough iron for iron boots. So I'll get my crafting table out and ready. We have this and the other emerald. With this and the other emerald, we have an entire 2 emeralds that we can do absolutely nothing with because trades never get that low. But we'll soon, at some point, get even more emeralds, and then we'll use that towards part of the trade. Oh, I forgot. I feel like this is a new feature of, like, being able to just switch like that. I definitely know it's a new feature that you can now switch your chest plate and elytra by pressing right click, or whatever your use button is, with the chest plate or elytra in hand, so you can just, like, press, like, right click and just go, like, switch, like, as easy as that. Okay, I completed my main goal, but I want to continue. And, oh, I'm going to, with this last bit of iron I have, I'm going to make myself a bucket, so I can make myself a bucket of water. buckets of water are very useful in, like, life or death situations. Like, you can use them to catch yourself when you're falling, if you end up getting launched, and you can also use them, like, against lava, if you fall in lava. I feel like I just heard a zombie. I may have also heard the gravel. Oh! Maybe it was the spider. Did I get anything? Oh, I didn't get anything from that spider. Okay, that's fine. I did hear a zombie. A whole infestation. Oh! It's a zombie spawner. That's why it was a whole infestation. Okay. Torches in the area. Torch on the spawner. Oh, I have a saddle now. Horse armor, beetroot seeds. Nice. Oh. I got an extra bucket. I'll need the extra bucket eventually. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. My inventory is almost full. That was a good find. I'll probably go back to the surface once I get a full inventory of stuff. And it is turning to night on the outside. Might actually be helpful for me to sleep right now just to avoid having to deal with, like, creepers coming back up to the surface, or witches. Witches would be a bit of a pain to deal with right now. Okay. I kind of forgot what I was doing there. I keep on. Getting a bit, distracted. Okay. Oh, here, this lines up with the other thing I dug into. Oh wait, that's another monster spawner over there. Look at that! There's so many, like, monster spawners in the emerald blocks. I don't feel like they're... Are they usually this common? I don't feel like they usually are. One problem with this one, though, is that skeletons I might get, like, shot. Okay. I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this. Torch. That was an epic battle. What type was it? Oh, it was a skeleton. It's a good thing they didn't spawn. It's a good thing I slept, actually. That probably saved me there. Ooh. That's very useful. I'm gonna keep that in my hotbar. So I now, like, am running out of space for stuff. Okay. Oh, wait. An extra piece of bread. So if I eat this piece of bread and then go in and grab that, there we go. Huh. That works perfectly. I feel I was about to walk off that edge. Okay. Well, I'd say that was a pretty successful mining trip. And I have 4 extra pieces of iron. Where's the village? Okay, there's the village. It would have been funny if I lost track of where that was. Oh right, and once I find them, armor trims are in the game now. Is that a mule? Okay, that's a mule. Looked like a pillager for a second. But once I find armor turns, I can add them to my armor. And I can look really cool. Okay. Now to just dump everything into this chest. Oh wait, those can stack. Oh, okay. I have so much stuff in here. And I said I wanted to go to the cherry biome. I still want to, I just don't know how I'm going to move everything. We need to, like... What I'll probably do, actually, is... I think the coast's still out here somewhere. It's one of those two. I don't know if it's one of those two. Does it have a special animation that plays? Oh yeah, in terms of the cherry blossom biome, I'd say what I might end up doing for that is go exploring, like leave a nether portal here, nether portal wherever the cherry blossom biome is, and then take the path through the nether to the cherry blossom biome. That might have to come later when I'm ready and equipped to handle the nether. Okay. Is that one? I don't know if it's... Okay. I don't know if it was either of those two that was the screaming goat. Or is that... I don't even know if that's the way that you get them. This is a weird little area over here. I feel like this is a problem waiting to happen if I don't light it up. Do I have any more? Oh yeah, I have plenty of materials to make more torches. Oh, there's so many baby zombie. That was a bit unsettling, seeing how baby zombies have a bit of a track record of breaking hardcore, of making people lose their hardcore worlds, if you were to ask Filza. Alright, I want to get water for this bucket so that I can be prepared for challenges, and there's a source of water right there. And a source of lava right there too, which is what I don't want to get too close to. Oh, that is powdered snow and I don't have my snow boots on. There we go. Water. Okay. And now I have some good stuff now. And this golden apple can be very handy, for when I decide to, well, not decide, if I am in a situation where I need to get more health really quickly, it might be able to help me out in a pinch. It's a weird, like, little cave generation type thing here. It makes me, like, a little nervous because I feel like there could be a monster in any one of those corners. I do think I might have done the goat thing wrong. I feel like they need to, like, ram their heads into something. But it's okay. I'll get, like, a horn at some point, and then I can make the little, like, sounds that they make. What's that? Oh, that was the iron golem. Okay. I should probably change this back to the iron boots for proper protection. And yeah, no, I feel like I got a good deal of things done. I think in the next episode I will work on getting some diamonds so that I am even more I'm even better set for the future. Also, there is a little idea that I came up with involving a book. But I want to save that for the next episode. So, in the next episode, I will show you what the new book is about, and I will also work on getting some more diamonds. So, I will. So stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.